let me ask you something. Why does it feel like every day is blending into the next? Like you're stuck in a loop you didn't even sign up for. You wake up, scroll a little, you eat, whatever's there, survive the day, repeat. You know deep down you're not supposed to live like this. There's a version of you that's locked away, behind excuses, behind fear, behind the fake comfort that's really just slow death. And if you don't break out soon, you're gonna look up and realize 10 years has passed and nothing's changed in your life. I get it. Life for you starts to feel like background noise when you're just trying to stay afloat. You'll start saying, maybe one day you'll change, but that one day turns into never. Nobody told us that survival mode can become permanent if you're not careful. But here's the twist. The moment you become aware that you're stuck, that's the exact moment you have a choice. And most people never even get that far. See, the truth is, you're not lazy. You're just tired. You've been pushing through things you've never even spoke about. But that doesn't mean you stop. That doesn't mean this is all life has to offer. It means you're in the in-between line. The quiet war between the life you were handed and the life that you actually want. But you don't win that war by waiting. You win by doing the thing most people avoid. Forcing yourself to reflect and saying, I'm not going out like this. Look around, everywhere. Half of the people you know are numbing themselves. Netflix, weed, Instagram, fake glasses. Just trying to forget how much they're settling. It's a coping mechanism. But guess what? That voice in your head telling you this ain't it, that voice is you. That's the real you. The one you buried because the world told you to stay quiet. And the longer you ignore it, the louder it screams. Until eventually it just goes silent. And that's when you're really lost. Let me remind you of something. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a new outfit. You don't need a new phone, new environment. You need a decision. One move that says, I'm done playing small. You are not a mustard seed. Maybe that's deleting a toxic app. Maybe that's waking up an hour earlier. Maybe it's finally telling yourself the truth. Whatever it is, don't wait to feel ready. Just be real with yourself and move anyway. You were not born to wake up dreading the day. You were not built to be invisible. You've just been lied to so many times. You started believing it. You ever hear the saying, when you start hearing something over and over, you start to believe it? That's true. However, the moment you decide to reclaim your voice, that's the moment the whole game changes. You're not supposed to live like this. And deep down, you know it. I know there's some people who sleep on maybe air mattresses, who sleep on the floor, and they're probably thinking, is this it? But you have to make a choice. Not a loud one, not a dramatic one. You just gotta look in the mirror and say, you're either gonna die stuck or live changing. Now, that one shift might not fix everything overnight. However, it will give you momentum. And momentum is all you need to start breaking chains. So if you're watching this thinking, damn, this is me, I want you to stop pretending you don't need more motivation. You need motion. You need to be hungry. Motion builds clarity. That hunger will build belief. And belief, that builds you. But the clock is ticking. And every day you don't act, you reinforce the version of you that's okay with just surviving and not thriving. You're not supposed to live like this. Not now, not ever. If something in this video hits you, then I want to hear from you. What part of your life do you know you're supposed to take back? What loop do you feel trapped in right now? Drop it in the comments down below. Be real with me. And if you're serious about changing, not just talking about it, but really changing, then maybe this is your first move. No pressure, just truth. I'm building something for people who are done pretending. So, what are you walking away from today?